welcome to another glorious episode. Today we're not on survival, but we are doing a brand new series, second episode of Farming Sim 22. And today we are actually going to be going out And today we're actually going to be out. Seems I cannot open it. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, anyways. But in today's episode is that we're going to do a small farm that we can have. Oh, that is not in our budget. And basically, that is the smallest land I can afford. So we're going to be destroying the land back here. And this is what we're going to do. All right, so land is purchased.
How many times am I...
And so not only that, we're also going to get ourselves a cheap but decently sized vehicle. And not the failure that was, well, once was. So we got the Beast.
Yeah, I moved it to the...
Power shifter, Michelin. We're going to have to max out some cars.
Okay.
But I think we need a decent sized car. Nothing too big, nothing too expensive. Just a car that we can use. And I am thinking that considering we're in an EU aesthetic, I figure we can use a $28,000 car. Let's see what the Continental has. The orange looks kind of ugly, but let's make it army green. That's better. Army green with white gold tires to make it more army-ic. And obviously, we're still going to do ham, but this is going to be ham 00. T for transport. And the lettering will be... will be lime green. Okay, with all that said and done, let's see how much it is. Not bad. And we are going to also get a bed for it. Alright, so I didn't want to waste too much time in the episode, other than the fact that I am sorry I haven't been on the platform for so long. Just a busy schedule, that is all. Nothing serious, nothing major. That's an MJ. Normal body. Ah, here we go. Bale trailer, capacity of 500, 980,000. Bale trailer awning. I'll think about it next time when we get a different car. But for now, this is gonna be our car. Just a tiny truck. Let's take a look here. I don't see how we actually own equipment, but I forgot to even check if there was, and there were. So we're going to get rid of all of this. Only because the fact that I wanted to start from actual scratch and not from help. So it looks like I'm going to have to sell off that vehicle and try this again. So yeah, in this series, we'll progress from $0 all the way up. Starting off with transportation needs for vehicles. We're going to go with a semi. And semi's choice is going to be a EU truck of $172,000. And we're going to keep it basic. Trying to see if that is an actual trailer hitch, or probably is. Extra mirrors must be a must. But yeah, other than that, so this is going to be transport 1. And then there we go. So we're going to have to get 2 trucks, and this one is probably transport 2, and I love the color scheme of it. So I don't need to change it. And this is transport 2, and this is fine. Although I could buy me one more plot of land, or if not, a bigger plot. So I'm going to go ahead and sell this land back. Haven't really done anything to it, and we're going to go for the biggest land, which we can't get. How much is 40? All right. That should do it. Buy it. And that should give us enough money for at least a tractor and a chipper. So that's what we're going to buy as well. I don't want to go relatively expensive, but I don't want to go relatively cheap either. So we're going to find the most cheapest one we can find. Aha! A John Deere. And it's a US model. But I think I'll take a 2-wheel drive. Configurations should be the same. Nah, we don't need any front attachers, considering this is going to only have one job, and that is just put us in a break. Do we even have enough for a chipper? Because if not, then I'll have to sell it off and get a whole new, different truck. Where is forestry? Oh, here we go. How much is a chipper? Oh boy. So that kind of hurt me. And then you got a wood crane. We'll eventually get one, but for now, for what it's worth, I think I need to sell off 2 vehicles in mind. So I'll sell this back, and I'll sell that back. Still not enough. Well, just because it ain't enough still doesn't mean it cannot work. So what am I going to do, strictly, is get rid of these... Oops. Don't show on map. Sell that off. And we should be at... There we go. So now we can go back down the forestry. And then we can figure out from there. Figure out what type of truck to pull it. And everything. So yeah, the chipper is going to be the expensive piece for this run. And it don't matter what we got, so we're going to stick with Trailborg. And as well as change the plate up to 000, and this could be C for chipper, change, buy, and then we got 136. And the truck that is going to be pulling it in question will be this man. Don't really care for white. Detects nitrogen. That actually might work. Probably won't. Let's change up the color. Oh wait, I can't afford that. So this is how much we can afford this basic man right here. And that should leave us at 3,000. And the only thing else I need to buy is a chainsaw. Alright, so I need to be in the right section. So tools, chainsaw. And I get to buy a Stell. So this is what's going to be happening. So we're going to turn on our beacons. Did I forget to change the plate? Oh, of course I did. Luckily, we're still at the shop. And if my theory is correct, it's going to be behind here. Yep. My theory is correct. Customize. And we are also going to do T for... No, not you. Oh, shoot. We're going to change that one first. And then we're going to go... First, we're going to change it to 1. And then we're going to do T for transport. Transport 1. X for OK. And customize. So we're going to be probably in debt, as most of y'all will know. Turn on these lights and we should be on the other side. So if you haven't played Farming Sim, basically it's just a roleplay game where you can do it yourself, have some fun, make money, or as I like to do is cause chaos and be happy with it. But I feel like something is missing on this truck. How about if we take a look-see and see if there's any type of attachments that we can add on to this truck. And if not, then I'll just leave it alone. We got service bodies. Need to try that out. Wait, how much can this thing hold? This is only a cargo thing, so I might get that in a later date. But I'm just kind of scrolling through and see if there's anything that can fit this semi. And it appears not. So I think I'm just going to leave it alone, and we're going to haul. But we also need a grain trailer as well. And I know where the cheapest ones are at, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. That can't work. Trying to find a trailer that I can use. So it looks like I'm going to have to sell off another item called the chainsaw. Even then, that's not enough. So we're going to have to sell that truck. And we're going to try this again. Boy, I'm really having a fun start to this episode, aren't I? Alright. Let's see. So what I want to do is a road train, but I need a big enough truck and trailer. But if not, then we'll use a tractor. So first things first is we're going to go into trailers. If the Loking has something in the back, that could work, but it doesn't look like it does, so we can't use it. This could work, but I think this one will ought to do if it has it. No? What about you? So it looks like I need to do this in separate loads, but that is fine. So we're going to buy this. Put us at abruptly 14,000. Oh boy, this is a real tricky to this episode, aren't I? Oh boy. So we're gonna have to sell that. Then go into trailers. Okay, so we're gonna go with $31,000. It's not that terrible. Okay, so we got $59,000. Not too shabby. And then we could go into semis and pick out a decent truck for... I want to go 62, 74. So it looks like I do need an American truck. Well, that's fine with me. Because that is 87. So we're going to have to deal with... This one we'll put at $9,000 for this Mac right here. And we're going to do this in jet black. And design color will be jet black again. And this is how you get a shiny truck. So not only that, we get to change up the plate to... So we're going to do T for transport. And then 1. Because it's the first truck that will be servicing. So $1,000 doesn't really hurt me. Because why? We're getting a chainsaw. I think I underestimated. Whoops! I think I'm gonna be broke before we can even start. Okay, let's try this again. So we're gonna need a truck. Sorry for me shifting through all the cars. I'm trying to pick out a decent, powerful one. And I think the powerful ones we got are... Oh, here we go. We got powerful trucks. So what I'm thinking is that I'm going to go with 42,000. And then I'll get us a flashlight. So rare net, open chassis. Weakened warrior. So we're going to do this off-road style, it looks like. But I think I'm just gonna buy it the way it is and how it's built, so might as well get onto it. But first, I'm just checking out some styles that may be worthwhile. And try to get us more broke as we go. That might do it. Alright, so we're gonna get this truck. And we are going to do... Oh, so that's what it does. So we're going to do... This is too bright. So we're going to go with that main color as olive. And then lastly, the body top will be olive as well. And as for the plastics, they're gonna be this type of green, which already, as you can see, vials, considering we don't have any, they're gonna be in this green. And the rims, biscuit green, so nothing could go wrong. And this will be our truck 2. So we're going to change the plate to... So let's go over to number 2. And then introduce pickup and interest them into pickup 2. Or truck 2. And look at that. We're more broke. Ha ha! And obviously, I still got ambers. This is going to be a lot of weight, but you know what? This will work. This needs to be in the back of the train. It is going to be our caboose after all. So, yeah. This is going to be interesting only because the fact that not only do you have to upgrade every single run, but you also gotta be a farmer and chop down your items. So this is gonna be interesting entirely. Only because you don't have anything big, you have something that is reasonably fast. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting backing up. Only because I don't... This should help. Alright, let's do that.
So who controls which of your parents controls something?
This is gonna be tedious, but hey, this ought to be worth it. Right? Right. And I'm sad about Stampy's retirement, so... How close was that? Not even close.
Stop. So at the desk.
Alright, so it's not going to work. But hey, that is fine. Because this one's going to be the least of our worries. We're just gonna back up. Pull forward. Figure out what route to take. Which is obviously gonna be down. Only because that says that there is a trail nearby. So we're gonna set this thing up. Outskirts of town. Yeah, it says that there's a trail, so we're gonna go to that said trail, and we're just gonna turn it in. Oh, there goes the sign. There we go. And welcome to the forestry. So we're gonna make money, and we're gonna do it all right. Because why? We got the equipment, and we got the time. So we're gonna slowly upgrade our truck, eventually to where it can't pull anymore. And then maybe do some contracts if we don't get enough. Which I might do on my own time. But hey, we're gonna set up camp first, and then we'll go from there. We're gonna ease. And yes, I do know how to drive in this game with controller. Just gotta be careful with it. Oh boy. Don't mind the doggo. Took me a hot minute, but I think I found base to set it up. Alright, before we go anywhere, let's just set this up. So this thing needs to be filled up 100. And I think I now know where this is, so I don't need the map anymore. So we're gonna just fly out. We're hitting 100. Woo! The chaos begins from the Chaos Bringer. And then we'll just grab our trailer, and then we'll just haul off just like that. And we're also going to the area that we were just in. Just gotta watch traffic. Next one over. Oops. Well, I guess you could say that was quite a bit of drift-a-lobe. We're gonna go this way. Only because it's the only way we can go. But how amazing was that save, ladies and gentlemen? And we also got a little watchtower. And look, there's our logging campsite. And I see the flap. So we're gonna pull it right there. Turn this truck around. Back it on up. So I think for now, I'm gonna leave these lights on. Not allowed to cut trees. There's gotta be trees that I can cut down here. Well, I'm gonna figure this out, so hopefully y'all enjoyed on this chaos buying spree, and I'll see y'all guys next time. Bye!